Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I have the distinct honor of talking about the brand new collection from Hindash. This is the Hindash Monochromance collection, which includes his second palette, or as he calls it, Chapter 2, as well as some eyeliner, lip liner, we have a color, we have all color fluid, we have lipstick, all sorts of good stuff to go through. We're going to talk about it, show you some swatches in 2 different lightings, and do a little demo of this look that I put together and I'm super proud of. So let's talk about it. I was just as excited when I reviewed Hindash's first pressed pigment palette, the Beautopsy palette, but this Monochromance, his second, is a full color collection, and he has also introduced all these other products. We originally just had the Beautopsy palette followed by the really amazing liner because of course Hindash is known for his really great graphic liner looks. If you don't know anything about Hindash, if you have been hiding under a beauty rock somewhere, let me tell you a little bit about Hindash. He is one of the world's top most sought after makeup artists, but he's really a Renaissance man. He is an artist and dabbles in all sorts of art and sees beauty with a painterly eye. What I mean by that is his collections and his palettes are really like paint palettes, and why shouldn't they be? And he doesn't really specify where to use anything because he encourages us, really, he encourages that creativity and kind of sees things and uses them. You'll see, because I'm going to show you with the palette what I do with it. I try to unleash my creativity as well. He wanted this palette, if you can just see it real quickly here, and we're going to go over it, so don't worry. But he wanted this palette to be whimsical and unique, kind of like a throwback to the 80s or 90s, but it also kind of, the palette itself is kind of obsessed with romance and heartbreak. And I mean, even this blue shade here is like faded tattoos. It's just kind of an emotional little palette that just takes us through. It's really exciting. Each pan can be its own look. So if you like a monochromatic look, monochromatic meaning, you know, one shade in varying degrees, you could do that because as you see, each of the 6 pans here has a gradient where it goes from lighter to darker. And I'm going to show you that in the swatches as well. So you can just stick with one, or you can make, you know, or you can kind of put them all together as I have done today. And it doesn't matter where you use these on the face because it's pressed pigment. So there's no real rules about it. I'm going to even use some of these shades as a bronzer, and you can use others, you know, on the cheeks. I'll show you all of that as we go. There is an eye pencil that I didn't purchase, and I'm kicking myself for it, so I'm going to go back and do it. That is much more, it's not a gel, it's a real kind of wood pencil. So it's not going to have the staying power of a gel. Hindash admits this. It's not meant to. It's meant to be movable and usable, again, like a tool, like an artist tool. But I did pick up the lip tone in Hush, which is $19. By the way, the Monochromance palette is $70. I picked up the color fluid for $25 in Boy Tears. That's the only one it comes in. And I picked up the Manifesto Rest in Peace Signature Matte Hydrated Tinted Balm. That is $30. And we're going to try all this on and play with it, okay? Let me talk to you really quick about the color fluid before we see some swatches. So this is Boy Tears, the color fluid for $25. I'm glad it has a name because it means we're going to get more shades of this coming soon, I bet, or at some point. This is, there's no rules with this either. This is a doe foot applicator, kind of, wait till you see it, kind of a sparkly, just like kiss of glitter. I can't even describe it. It's so gorgeous. You'll see it in the demo. Can go on the lips, can go as a highlight, can go on the eyes. There's no rules, and it's waterproof, which I'll show you in a minute too. It's kind of really cool, and we'll look at the lipstick too. In fact, let's look at all the swatches in 2 different lightings. First, let's start in studio lighting. What I have here is, what I've done is try to show you the way the colors in the palette, in the Monochromance palette, how they kind of change and shift and get darker. Hopefully you can see that in my swatches. So let's go to them right now. Here they are in studio light. We have the palette first, followed by the color fluid in Boy Tears, then the lip pencil that I picked up in Hush, and then the lipstick that I picked up in Rest in Roses. There's another lip shade as well. that I need to go back and get. I just tried to get a little smattering of everything at first. Take a look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And then, for color correctness, let's pop outside into the warm Southern California sunshine and take a look at those same swatches in natural sunlight. Take a look at them there, and hopefully you can get a better idea of the way these colors change and shift. Absolutely beautiful. I am going to take all of these colors and be as creative and artistic as I can be with them, and use them all over the face and try to unleash my creativity, which I think that I have pretty successfully. So stay right there and watch me play with all of this good stuff in front of me on this table. Stay right there. Okay, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. All right, let's start with the Monochromance palette itself. I want to dig right in there and get some on the face. Then we'll look at the color fluid and the lip products, but let's just dive into this because I'm so excited. So this first shade here, if your skin tone is light enough, you could almost kind of contour or even bronze a little bit with it. So let's try it. I mean, I'm up for it. Here is this is my Sonia G, like favorite bronze. I'm just going to run it over this. Let's just play with it and see what we get. I'm not trying to be expert. I'm just trying to be artistic and have fun. That gives me a little bit of color, right? I'll probably use this on the eyes too, but I just want to see if it kind of warms up the skin a little bit. It does, right? Should I go into the second? So that was Alter Ego. Now I'm going into Match Made. I might regret this. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Why not? It's a bronzer now. I think it worked. It just kind of brightened up my face a little bit, made it a little bit more sunshiny. Okay, cool. Let's do some blush. So I've got a Wayne Goss. What number here is this? A Wayne Goss Lucky number 13. And I'm trying to decide whether to go into Heavy Petal, that's cute, or Heartthrob. Let's go into Heavy Petal. And what I kind of want to do with Heavy Petal is just kind of go into the middle, kind of the center, which is both shades, and tap it off just a little bit because I don't know what to expect. And then I'm going to put the color fluid on to do a little bit, I'm not going to leave this like this, but I'm going to put the color fluid on just to give a little bit of, I'm just being very gentle, don't worry guys, just to give a little bit of sparkle. And this is pressed pigment, so it's very kind of powerful. I don't mind that. I'm going back in here, it's on the table, but I don't mind going a little overboard. First of all, because I love going overboard on a blush look. But second of all, I do kind of want you guys to see, this is me going into the very middle of the Heavy Petal third palette in, which is right there, the third palette down. Just really kind of heavily and up the sides. And I want to get that color fluid on there also, just a little bit, just to put a little bit of sparkle, almost like a little bit of highlight and across the nose. And I'm really happy with that. Got eyelashes falling out, got bristles on the brush falling out, but we're doing okay. Oh, I'm pretty. Okay. Let's go into the eyes. So I am going to take this rougher number 1, not rougher, and I'm going to go into the middle of Alter Ego. I like that middle ground. What can I say? I'm going to go right into the middle of Alter Ego, and I am just going to kind of set my eyes with it. And I like that. It's not too bright and light, and not too dark either. And I'm just already so excited. You know, there's something about, I know there's a lot of folks have pressed pigment palettes. That's a tongue twister. But there's something about this and the Beautopsy, both of the Hindash palettes, where the pressed powder is so just fine. It's finely milled but doesn't puff up in the air. And on the skin, it lays matte, but like applies in this creamy way. I can't explain it. I don't know how this pressed powder is done, but it's unique in a good way. Okay, so just look how pretty that is. And I'm just gonna take a little pencil brush, the number 23, and take that exact same middle of Alter Ego and just kind of go underneath the eye. I don't know if that's really doing anything, you guys, but I just kind of want to lay a foundation and just get us started. And it looks like I probably need a little bit more of that blush on there, so we'll get that on there too. Okay, let me take that very same Refer number 1 brush because I love it so much. And let's go into this lighter portion of Heartthrob right here, the lighter portion. And I just want to just kind of apply that in windshield wiper motions and then circular motions into the crease of my eye. It's such a dream to work with these. And I remember feeling this the very first time I worked with Beautopsy. I don't know why these, if you have a nice brush and you have these nice pressed pigments, it just kind of feels like it just goes on its own. I can't explain it. It just feels mistake proof. I don't know why that is, but it really does feel that way. And I'm just kind of putting it on. I'm really just enjoying, pardon my hair, I tried to put it back to get it out of the way and it wants to come out and say hello. I'm just kind of enjoying this gentle look. There's something really pretty and gentle about what I have done here. And I really love the other shades used as blush and even as a bronzer, albeit a haphazard bronzer. It gave such sunshine to the face. And I'm really just loving this eye look so far. Look how simple this is. Add a little bit of liner and some mascara, a little bit of something on the lip, and you're ready to go for the day, you know? Okay, anyway, let's sit, again, same brush. I'm gonna go into the darker portion of Heartthrob and just kind of darken the corners of my eye and up a little bit. And it just, there's something about these you like feel masterful. If you have these palettes, you'll know what I'm talking about because I might not be explaining it well. I'm going to go just under the same portion, the same dark portion of Heartthrob. I'm just going to go under right here. I don't know what it is, you guys, but there's just something about it that you feel like you're capable of doing kind of whatever look you want, you know? I cannot describe it. So pretty. Now I want to work with one of the colors, but I'm getting a bit chicken. Let me put my hair back a little better. I don't know what that's better, honestly. All right, well, I'm wearing a blue top, so let's go with the blue, shall we? And I'm going to use a fluffy brush. I think I'm going to use that same brush, you guys, because I don't want packed on. I just want something really light. And I'm going to go into Forever Inked, which Hindash says is kind of like a faded tattoo, which is something artistically he's really drawn to. So let's just try that. And let's just kind of gently put it on there. Oh, look how pretty, you guys. It's almost wanting to go a kind of purple color when combined with Heartthrob. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I'm not mad at that. And look at how it kind of creates its own transition. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my God, I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, let me add a little liner. I don't really want to do too much more. I like that it's really subtle. Let me add some liner and mascara, and then let's play with these lipsticks. Let's play with the color fluid. Okay, I'm really pleased with that. Let's play with this color fluid in Boy Tears. And the fact that it has its own name makes me happy because it would mean that there'll be more shades, okay? And as you saw, it's super, super, super glitter, but not like crazy. Look, it's just like this little, it's not super, super, super glitter. It's really not. It's actually just kind of like a little bit of a kiss of sparkle is what it is. Let's do that. Let's say that. Let's not say super, super glitter. Let's say a little kiss of sparkle. And who can't use that? Look at that. I'm going to try it a little bit down my nose. And a little bit up here. I want to put a little on the eye too. I'm taking a bath in it now. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's put a little bit. I just kind of am using what's on my finger. I'm being really gentle, don't worry, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this. This is so pretty. So this, if you don't want it to be an all matte palette, which didn't bother me at all, this is super pretty over that. And I did not do anything really crazy or anything like that, but I hope it's picking that up. Okay, let's do something on the lips. I want to put some of this on the lips, so don't let me forget that, okay? Remind me. Let's take a look at my lip pencil. And I just want to line the lips real quickly, so stay with me. Okay, so I've just left the liner just literally as a liner. I'm kind of liking that. These eyes, you guys love the eyes. Okay, so let's take a look at the lipstick I chose, which is Hindash's kind of signature shade, right? And let's just kind of pat that on. I didn't even bring a brush over. And we'll see how it looks inside the liner. I'm just patting it on almost like a little bit of a stain. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. All right, let's try this. Remember, thank you for reminding me. I want to try a little bit of this on the lips, just a little bit. There's no rules. Look at what a sparkle that, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This makes me so happy. Okay, so now I can take my hair out of this here and get rid of this mirror. What do you think, guys? I'm looking in the mirror. You know, there's something so fun about doing this and playing with this makeup. And when something like this that's so innovative comes along, I said this about the Beautopsy palette too. I'm probably just repeating myself if you watch that video, but this is a joy and a pleasure to be had. It's a pleasure to play with it, and it makes me feel so creative. I am not a makeup artist. I am a fashion and beauty editor, okay? And I feel like I still treated myself to this incredible experience. I don't know how else to say it. If you have tried the products, I guarantee you're going to agree with me below. Let me know what you think. Again, if you don't want to have just a kind of, you could do a monochrome, remember? You could do one shade for an entire look, or you could just kind of keep it matte, or you can add the color fluid over as I did just to give it a little bit of that, what did I call it? A kiss of shimmer, a kiss of sparkle. And I liked it on the lips too because it just kind of blends in. I can't explain it. It like blends with the pigment rather than sitting on top and kind of changes it from this matte to this pretty, I can't tell you. It's absolutely lovely. I am super excited. I'm sure you can tell. Let me know if you guys got yours. I'll watch for this to come to Beautylist so I can link it. Right now it's on Hindash's site, and I think some items might remain there. I'm not entirely sure, but I need to know, you guys, if you're a makeup lover, you should treat yourself to either the Beautopsy palette, if that floats your boat more, or the Monochromance. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest. Oh, don't make me decide. Fortunately, I don't have to. Definitely leave your comments for me below. Hey, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, the greatest compliment that you can give me is to subscribe to my channel so that I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.